Greetings from Whitetop Mountain. And for some reason the camera wasn't working earlier. I'm not sure why, but we really missed an awesome sunset. The stove is nice and primed. I put the window in since the last time you saw it. It's kind of nice. Gives it a little bit of ambiance in here. We're gonna stay here today, tonight I mean, and tomorrow. Tomorrow's New Year's Eve. So we figured we'd get up here tonight and just kind of hang out all day tomorrow. It's supposed to be a lot colder tomorrow. Yeah, the weather's been great ever since I got the stove finished and got the hot tent. The weather's been like 65, 68 degrees. I was kind of hoping for some nasty weather, but not bad tonight. It's kind of mild. I think it's going to dip down to 30 overnight. We've got plenty of wood. It's warm in here, and we're just going to hang out for a while, drink some tea, and then possibly cook a meal before we turn in for the night. So at this point, I'm thinking we're probably just going to wait till breakfast to cook. It's kind of late. It's about 9:30. I've just been kind of drinking tea and munching on candied pecans. So we're probably going to turn in early, and tomorrow is the last day of the year, and we are going to kick back and enjoy every last minute of it right here on Whitetop Mountain, and we're going to bring you along with us. Good morning. It is the last day of the year. Whoa. It is the last windy day of the year 2019, and we are on Whitetop Mountain, as I stated last night. Yeah, last night was pretty much all about just keeping the fire going, and yeah, it was quite windy. I actually had to make some tent stakes out of wood. The groundhog type tent stakes that the tent came with, they weren't doing it. They weren't going to cut it in this soft ground with this heavy wind. So I needed something at least 12 to 16 inches long. So I made a bunch, cut a bunch of stakes, and that was the right decision because the tent didn't come down, and it took quite a lick last night. It was pretty windy. So that's good. That's positive. We're gonna have to get some more firewood to get us through the day and through the night. We've got enough to get the stove going, get some coffee, and possibly eat breakfast on, but we're gonna need to get more. That's okay. There's plenty of wooded areas. Even though this is a bald, there's some hardwood around here, so we're probably gonna go searching for wood after breakfast. In the meantime, I'm gonna make some coffee. I've got water boiling over there. So I'm gonna enjoy this nice hot cup of coffee and then probably get some breakfast started. Okay, so I don't think I have a big enough skillet to fit all those hash browns. Here goes nothing. We'll see what we come up with. What do you think, Garv? Was that a good idea or not? I guess we'll find out, won't we? Okay, so this is what we came up with. We're gonna let it cool down a little bit. I have water going for second coffee. It is about 60 degrees in here. Probably in the mid 30s at best outside. It's quite windy. So, we're going to enjoy our breakfast and our second coffee. And we'll catch up with you after we're done eating. The breakfast was good. Really good, in fact. And we've spent pretty much all morning just gathering and chopping up wood. Still have a bit more to do. This is a start. I'm just getting this dried out. And it's about 30 degrees outside, but it's about 60 in here. Probably get a lot more wood than what's over here right now, just to be on the safe side, make sure we have enough to make it through the night. And this is our view right outside the door. We never made it over to Buzzard Rock, but that's okay. We can see the sun just fine from here. I think instead of making dinner right now, I have this cheese ball and some crackers. I think we're just going to have a little bit of a snack and then get cooking just a little bit later. Okay, it's officially dark, and we still got a ways to go on the kielbasa, but we're in no hurry. So, okay, I think that's about as done as it's going to get. Time to add the sauerkraut. I personally like to add a little bit of brown sugar to my sauerkraut. There's about 1/3 of a cup there. You can make yours however you like. And we're just going to kind of wang jangle it here. Okay, so that's looking and smelling really good. I'm ready to eat right now, but we have to wait because I'm going to cook the pierogies in the same pan. So this is almost finished. And what I'm going to do is transfer it into that pot that's hanging up back there. And that will keep it semi-warm. And then I can do the pierogies and we'll be ready to eat. If you are a pierogi purist, you may be disappointed because these are not homemade. They are frozen. It's the best I could do. But we're camping, so hey. Right, you want to talk about selling a dream? That's it right there. Looks pretty good to me. I'm going to go ahead and say a prayer, which is always a good idea when I'm cooking. Then we're going to get to eating, and we're going to enjoy the rest of 2019. Okay, so I just went out to get water, and I gotta say, it is officially cold outside. I ran to get back inside and ran right for the wood stove. Yeah, it's really cold. If it weren't for this stove, we would be sleeping bag bound for sure. But I don't think we're gonna make it to midnight. We never do. We're old. Garvey's already passed out over there. And that dinner was really, really good. I really enjoyed that. And if we don't talk to you again this evening, we'll talk to you in the morning. Good morning. It is the first day of the year. You can see it's quite frosty. Yeah, I had to go ahead and get my coffee made before I could do any video. Yeah, it is. Everything has a coat of frost on it outside. I'll throw a shot of that in here for you so you can see what I saw when I opened up the tent this morning to go use the privy. Fortunately, the ground wasn't frozen and I could still dig a hole. But anyway, yeah, we got the stove rekindled. We're in no hurry to get out of here. Like I said, it's nasty outside, so we're just gonna warm everything up with the stove. I did have it up to 70 at one point, but I think all of this is coming in through the bottom, which is okay. We slept fine. This sleeping bag is pretty outstanding for cold weather. And, no problems there. But yeah, first day of the year, 2020.